Good afternoon, dear traders. That is Anthony Kross, the senior trader at the Finmaxfx. So basically, right now we are meeting with you for the webinar which is devoted to the topic trading on the natural gas by using two types of pending orders, which is the buy limit and sell limit. Let's see how it's gonna be, but why I actually decide to raise this topic due to the fact that right now it's first of all the heating season is gonna be started very soon, and in some countries I consider some countries of Europe it's already started, like Finland, Sweden, and so on and so on. Like and for our country it's also the good topic to raise because everybody wants to have this heat in their houses, and we are going to discuss why the natural gas is so much demanded nowadays. Okay, let us wait for a couple of minutes more. Yes, so the couple of more traders will join, and then we are going to start. Okay, once again, for those who just joined our webinar, this is Anthony Kross, okay, and I am presenting today the trading on the natural gas. Why? Because it's demanded. So let us start from the first order which I placed already for the natural gas, okay. Give me a second, cancel stop loss, okay. So I placed the first order at the price, okay, when the natural gas price is gonna reach 2.578, I will have the buy limit order, okay, which is logically gonna be opened for up, okay, and I took the take profit around the 10 pips, actually it's 9 pips. So like which volume we are going to use for that trade, let us once again modify it, okay, and discuss which volume needs to be taken for this trade. Okay, let us replace this order so I can go into that. Let us use the buy limit order, okay, which is going to be started from the price, yes, 7.8, the same as we planned. It's even going even down from this price, okay. So let us cancel the order and open the trade straight away. Let us use the 10 lots, okay. I will explain you later on why exactly the 10 lots, and let us use the same, I think like 11 pips, okay, it should be fine. Okay, we have placed the first order. It could be dependent order, but I didn't choose the right volume. I choose 0.01. Like why I decided to choose 10 lots? First of all, because the natural gas it's the cheap asset. I'm gonna spend 200 euros around from my margin, okay, to buy the 10 lots of the natural gas. Like as you see, the price is not so much high, but each each move of this asset is going to bring me the 100 euros of profit, okay, and the same for the loss. So my priority is to use the natural gas for some time, for the short term, okay. So it's gonna be more or less scalping. It's not like the long-term investment. And in the end of the day, it's gonna bring me around the 1000 euros. So let us talk about the natural gas closely. Like there is several factors why the natural gas are going up right now. Like the first, which I mentioned, that is the heating season, which is going right now. That is why when something is demanded, the price is gonna rise up. Like that is for sure, and that is what I see right now for the natural gas since the beginning of this month. The contract for the natural gas was refreshed one more time, and from the point of the price, let me show you, 2.4, yes, yes, even 2.3, you can see it here. The last was 2.3. It jumped out to the point of 2.5. Why it happened like this? It's normal when the contract needs to be refreshed, and it's logical is that due to the starting of the heating season, due to December and the upcoming months, which is gonna be the natural gas is gonna be more expensive than it used to be, and logically it was happening like this due to the fact that we had the OPEC meeting in the middle of October, and this meeting was taking place with the several countries. I'm talking about Qatar, I'm talking about Russia, Nigeria, and some other who is the member of the OPEC. And Russia, that is the biggest country and the biggest place, is taking part in the natural gas funds. And they claim that right now, due to the season of the heating, okay, they're gonna be focused more on the natural gas rather than on the oil or some other commodities. So that is why we can consider that natural gas is gonna go only for up, and nothing else is gonna happen with the price of it. So let us check how our order is right now, which we open. Currently it's not bringing us anything. It's only at the 0 point right now. So which is good actually, because we have choose the right direction for the trade. Okay, let's just wait. Okay, as we see, the oil finally started to go into the plus for some moment, so it means we are on the right way. Okay, what else can bring some kind of effect to the price of gas? So the first of all, that is the weather, as we mentioned before. The second part is the amount of natural gas production. That is simple supply and demand. Like if for example I have a lot of apples, they're gonna cost less money. If I have one apple, it's gonna cost more money. Like the simple example. The same of the natural gas. If the supply is gonna be more than demand, the price for the natural gas is gonna be going down. But as soon as we are going to have as soon as we are going to have the decrease in the natural gas production, as soon some countries are not going to be taking part in the natural gas production, we might have only the rising up in the price for the natural gas. So if somebody was worrying about the supply and demand, I can tell you that supply is not gonna be more than demand, so everything is gonna be alright, and it's not gonna be more than right now. So what I think we can move forward, okay, and as you see we opened the one order, but let us talk about the future, okay, and try to open some orders ahead. Okay, what is my expectation is right now I'm gonna analyze with the Fibonacci retracement, and I'm going to take a look on which order we can open at the present moment. What we can see now, we can use here at the point of 2.590, we can use one more order, buy stop. I will use the buy stop here. Let's just put here new order. Okay, the same, let us use 10 lots. Take profit, we gonna use, let us put for 1000. Okay, so as I see, this order can be implemented only if we're gonna remove a little bit and put that placed for the 95, and we're gonna put a higher take profit, so we're gonna put for 606. Buy stall. Let us check if everything is correct today. Okay, let's just do this. Oh yes, it's giving us action right now. Okay, here we go. Buy stop, very good. Let's just try it. I see we have the 14 pips. Okay. Okay, nevertheless, it's gonna be the buy stop, and let us talk about take profit for it. So we are going to have the, okay, let's just put for the same. Okay, so here we go. We place another order for the 12 pips. Okay, it will bring us around 1300. The first one which we have done with you, it's already with the difference of 3 pips, so you see the result, it's $300. I have account in euros, so in the dollars it's gonna be 300. Once again, reminding you that this webinar is made by the educational purpose. So what I'm doing here, that is the prepared trades for you to see how do I work on the natural gas. Okay, let us take a look on the another source of heat. Okay. So you know, as you probably understand that right now we have the modern society, and nowadays almost like nobody is using the copper. Okay. Only some other factories, like the big manufacturing factories, they are using it. But nowadays, for the house lords and like to heat the house, we don't need the copper anymore. So what I think, even if we have the cold weather, okay, we have the winter coming, I don't think that the copper is gonna be so much demanded nowadays. So let us take a look on the past history of the copper. Okay, it's let us put here the retracement. Okay, like due to the Fibonacci retracement, we can see that it touched the level, it didn't break, but it was trying. So for the sometime we can take it for up, but like for the future, I'm not expecting like to see even the $3 per for the copper. I don't see it. Okay, let us open first order. Okay, let us do the same. Let us buy copper with 10 lots, because it doesn't cost so much, like even less than 10 lots of natural gas. Okay, we are having the natural gas a little bit out of the money, so we have to wait for the 2 pips, so it's gonna come to profit one more time. Like for the natural gas, I have been making like a good amount of profit. Yes, for the past couple of weeks, like in October, I was trading like highly only on the natural gas, so it was bringing me the good amount of profit. Like simply saying, I'm expecting this month and December also to be the highly good for the natural gas. Like simply say natural gas is good for the heating season and so on. Like couple of months, October, November, December, that is what I'm going to take it for. At the moment I wouldn't put any stop loss, I would wait a little bit for the take profit. Yes, very volatile. Like second ago we had 100, right now we have the 0, you see. If you are going to open any orders for this asset, it's better to do this in the morning time and then close it in the evening time. So the whole day I think it's gonna be enough as soon as it makes around 60 pips per day. The move of the natural gas, 60 pips around per day, it's moving. So I think it's better to open it in the morning and close it in the evening. Like to save our time, I'm gonna close it at the point of $181, okay, to save our time because it's limited. So for the copper, yeah, for the copper it's the same story. The move of the copper is a little bit higher, but it's not like the natural gas. It's not bringing for each pip 100 or even less than this. It brings around I think $2 as I calculate. $2 for the each move. It's not such a big amount, but still copper is liked by a lot of traders due to the fact that it's easy to predict the move of the copper. Used to be like I meet a lot of cases when old school traders were trading only on the copper, like in the 2000s, in the beginning of 21st century. The people were liking this so much. But as for me, I am like, let's say, new school. I like more trade on something which is demanded right now, not like it used to be in the past years. So I consider that we are going to finish our webinar at this note. Today we have made around the 180 euros of profit, but as I said, that is the educational webinar. I wanted to introduce my traders to this asset because it's really highly demanded right now. So that was it. I'll see you in the next webinar.